It's Pride Month and my birthday month. Of course it's my fucking birthday month. God knew I'd be gay. Anyway, that aside, I guess I should say happy Pride to you gay, you faggot. What? I'm allowed. I wanted to share tricks from a trans man. That I have used. Not all of these I'm currently using, but you know what? I want you to be gender affirmed. Victor name. So let's start this. First things first, how do you achieve a snazzy little stash like this one? Well, I usually use mascara, actually, and just sort of whew on the peach fuzz. But if you don't have that much peach fuzz there, because you can't properly grow a mustache, I have a very gender-affirming thing called too much testosterone. So I grow hair very easily. I have a hormone imbalance, like it. But anyway, I'm blessed. It's not a blessing. It fucking sucks most of the time. But if you do not have the little mini mustache that I just naturally have, you can pull out your good old brown brow pencil or blonde, you know, whatever color your hair is. You know what? Blue for all I care. And just go at it until you got your own little French stash. If you wanna be devious, you could even pull it out. Just be very feather light with every stroke, and then it'll look a little more natural. And also have yours sharpened. Mine is not sharpened because I don't have a sharpener. And also I never use this trick. I always do mascara, but you know what? I'm being considerate today and not doing that. Anyway. Second. Foam. I want to hone this in. Foam. Are you like me, where you don't have access to Packers? Where are you gonna get those? They're expensive, and you probably can't even buy them anyway. That's life. Not a lot of trans people can afford a Packer. So, what do? You ask me. Why would you ask me that? It's so weird. So weird of you. Psycho. What? My trick is foam. Or stuffing from, like, out of a stuffed animal. If you don't own foam, because who owns foam? Or, like, a pillow or something. And you get some, like, proper, like, man boxers with the weird little hole. The you know what it's used for, but you also know that it's not used at all. At least I've heard it's not used at all. I don't know. I don't have the necessary components to test that out, man. Which is why I use foam. You get foam and you shape it into this sort of... I might do a tutorial on this in my lifetime, maybe? Do y'all want a tutorial? Whatever. Like a proper one where I, like, show you. Maybe, someday. In the distant future. But you get foam and you know those, like, cups they, like, wear over the blah blahs? God, I've never talked about a penis so much in a video. I don't. Yeah, you shape it into that. If it's foam. If it's not foam, I'll get into what you do if it's just plain stuffing. But if it's foam, you shape it into that sort of shape. And you, like, have it kind of teardrop out. And you sew it into the little slit in the underwear, and you make sure that the inner slit is still partially open so that you can take it out and resize it if it's too big or too small. Preferably use pillow foam if you're going to use foam. Do not use styrofoam. I don't know what crazy man would do that. Unless you're like going full drag king and you just want to like over exaggerate to hell and back. I wouldn't do that. And also styrofoam's really hard to work with. But pillow foam, you just do a pillow foam, and what's really fun about it is that it'll actually, your pants will push it down a bit so you can go a little bigger, but don't go too much bigger. It's still gonna like be over exaggerated a little bit if you go any bigger than like a small little bleh, bleh, like that. Yeah. And honestly, if you want to go like this, go smaller anyway. Like if you want big, go a little smaller anyway because the fabric adds to it. It's all a bunch of components, and I will go into it if I ever do a tutorial. Anyways, I'm gonna do the mask. I'm gonna see if I can find the mascara and show you the mascara way. And that way you can see both ways of doing the mustache. Third things third. Okay, so you already have a little bit of a mustache. I mean, look at it. It's fantastic, right? Well, you want more, but sadly, you just can't manage to grow more. And it kind of pisses you off a little bit. I hate that motion that I just don't ignore that. I'm allowed. Anyways, what I usually do, because I have this problem, is this is not the usual mascara I use. I usually use a brown mascara because I have brown hair, but this shows up better on camera. You just go crazy. I'm gonna do the other side off camera because it's a little harder to do. I think the biggest flaw with this one is that it always kind of look a little scraggly. That's unfortunate, that's life, that's how it goes. But what I like about it is that it looks a little more realistic with a little less effort, and it's a lot darker, so it comes up better. But if you just want to be subtle, maybe you're going to a family event and you want them to think, oh man, they just got dirt up there or something. Just go with the eyebrow pencil, okay? Don't listen to me. Big thing of advice, never try and like brush it out with an eyebrow brush, because I tried doing that on this. It does not work. It just makes it look like a blurry mess. Just accept that some spots are going to be darker than other spots. That's life. That's how it goes. Anyways, maybe I'll do more parts of this if I think of anything else, but that's kind of my main two things. Other than that, wear sports bra as a binder. It doesn't work as good as a binder will, but I mean, if you don't have access to a binder, that's your life, and I ain't gonna judge you for that. Or those like the tape, whatever they're called, tape. You can get that. You could probably convince your parents to get that for like other reasons, because there's a lot of reasons that people get that tape, and then you could use it on your chest instead. Mozzarella.